So I've seen short form and long form version of this sort of thing where people go through their platinums or achievements and whatnot. I don't know how long this is gonna be, being 1,000 platinums and all. But I figured after hitting 1,000, I'd go through it myself. Just kind of go through everything I've gotten up to this point. So let's jump into it. All right, so 1,084 played, fully completed 1,011. That was under 85. I don't know, a couple years ago. Yeah, 31,703 trophies total. So my first trophy is actually off the boat in GTA 4, which I think is kind of funny. Off the boat and onto trophies. But my first platinum is Lego Pirates of the Caribbean. So when I first got my PlayStation, it's kind of like I don't know what games I should get. And I remember being in a Best Buy, and I saw this on the TV. They had their what do you call it? Their just display or whatever. And I thought it looked fantastic at the time. Probably still does, but that was one of the first games I bought, and ended up being my first platinum because Lego games are awesome. Second, and this is how you know I was in it for the long haul, Skyrim. And it won't be the first time you see it here. Great game. When I first got it, I was asking the dude at GameStop, is it online or what is it? He's like, nope, it's just some, he asked me if I ever played Oblivion, which I haven't. Nah, we got Lego Harry Potter. Basically every Lego game. Complete the story, then you get collectibles and yada yada yada. NASCAR the game. I've had people in the past message me like, I think it was this one, but how do you do the challenges? I can't do it. Because only 545 people. Ultra rare. And then the next Lego Harry Potter. And then LA Noire. Fantastic game. I'm surprised they actually haven't put another re-release of it. Because they had that cool, what do you call it? The facial recognition stuff. Probably the best looking game with it. As far as like, it actually looks like they're talking, not. SOCOM 4. Now, first, what is it? 1, 2, 3, and Combined Assault on the PlayStation 2. I don't know how many hours I have in those. A ridiculous amount. A disgusting amount. And they still haven't released them on like the newer classics catalog, which hurts my soul. If they released them for $60 a piece, I'd buy them in an instant. Battlefield 3. Lost a lot of time in there. Probably like 800 hours or something. Ended up meeting a group of people online, and this was, aside from SOCOM, this was probably the first game after that where I actually just played. I joined a clan. That online was so good, and it's actually an ultra rare platinum. Oh yeah, because they got some crazy trophies in there. Let's see. Like this one. Oh, this is just DLC, so I don't know. An assault rifle jet in a tank without dying. That was a thing. Alright. Borderlands 2. I don't know why I played this before 1, but this is probably the best one. Definitely the best one. And then Call of Duty World at War. If you've ever played this one on Veteran, yeah, grenades, PTSD. And then this was, it sucks because it's the first iteration of their zombies, if I remember correctly, and then they just beat that horse to death. I hate zombies. Then, Saints Row 3. Fantastic game. I think there's a version on the PS5 I still haven't played yet. Is this Lego? Yep, Lego Lord of the Rings. Another Lego game. Love them. There's still a number of them I haven't played yet. And then the first Ratchet and Clank game on here, A Crack in Time. Don't really remember this game at all. But the PS2 ones, actually I think Ratchet and Clank was the first game I actually like 100%ed, even though PS2 didn't have trophies, obviously. But it's kind of what, I guess, no, it's definitely Pokemon on the Game Boy. Trying to get 100% on those. Let's see, Far Cry 3. So I remember when I first played this, I thought it was like one of the greatest games ever. And then when they re-released it on the PS4, I just kind of felt whelmed. I don't know. What is this, Uncharted? Yep, Uncharted Drake's Fortune. Probably... Yeah, Uncharted is definitely my favorite series, I think. I don't know if they're ever gonna make a new one. Probably not. The Tomb Raider reboot. This had those online trophies. Those were... because there was... You could boost them solo, but it was so ungodly boring. And you had to prestige 3 times, I believe, to get one of the outfits, I think it was. And I don't know if they did it for the PS4 version or whatever, but they patched it so you only had to prestige once. But nope, I had to do that 3 times, so I spent hours and hours just doing the same monotonous thing over and over and over. But, great game. I have only played... I think I finished the story in the second one, but I didn't ever get to platinum because of some crappy time trial thing. I don't know. And I haven't played... Is it Shadow of the Tomb Raider? Haven't played that one yet. Uncharted 2. Great game. Uncharted 3. Obviously, great game. Here we go. This is the PS3 version of the original Ratchet and Clank. Love them. I'm ready for another one. Spec Ops: The Line. I don't remember much about the story besides like when they, the mustard gas they blast all the pedestrians with. I remember it being a pretty good game. Good shooter. Only 10% of people have it. Modern Warfare 2. That was a great game. One of the last CODs, I think Modern Warfare 3, World of War. Yeah, after like the Modern Warfare era, Call of Duty I just kind of lost interest. Portal 2, love it. You know, Portal 3's coming soon, right? Right? So if you ever watched Achievement Hunter, they had like a Mega Craft series for a little bit, and I built like the co-op hub in Portal 2 in Minecraft. So there's a video, I'm assuming it's still on their channel somewhere. Ratchet and Clank 2, obviously fun. Sniper Elite 2, with it had the kill cams. Yeah, you could shoot people in like the testicles and they just explode. I don't know what they're at, 4 or 5 or something. I don't know. I know I've played 1, 2, and 3. Battlefield Bad Company 2. Obviously, I played this after Battlefield 3. I think this was the game that introduced, what do they call it, Levolution, with the buildings and stuff crumbling down. Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. I'm surprised they haven't made another Bad Company, to be honest. It'd probably sell. And then we have The Telltale Walking Dead. I enjoyed the show up until where I stopped watching. Still haven't finished it. After Rick was gone, it was just kind of like, eh. And then another, oh wow, 1.4%. Man, only 8,000 owners, but Inside Line. I think I remember enjoying this one quite a bit. I think the next one was also really good. I believe. I don't remember. Because the last, we'll get to them later, but the NASCAR Heat games, those were copy, paste, bore fests. Ratchet Deadlocked. I think this was just an arena game. Just went and did different arenas. I don't think it was anything crazy awesome, but still good. Defiance. So I think this was a show on the Sci-Fi Channel. I never watched it. I don't really remember why I got the game. This would be my first, what do they call them? MMORPGs, blah, blah, blah. PS3, those servers were laggy because they had giant world events. I don't quite remember. I think it's just a big old alien, but yeah, you had hundreds of people showing up to kill it, and it was actually a really fun game. 150,000 almost got it, and it's still under 1%, which is awesome. You can't get it anymore because the servers are gone. I don't have the DLC done, so rip that 100%. And then there was a big chunk of it that's just, you could just run around on your own, do story. And there was some, I guess, PvP stuff in there. I remember some stuff that tilted me a little bit, but I kind of like that this is always going to be under 1%. Wasn't a bad game. And then we have the first Borderlands. Obviously not as good as number 2, but I enjoy it. I like Borderlands. I'm ready for number 4. I heard the movie's bad. Probably won't watch it. I'll just pretend it doesn't exist. And then Saints Row 4. Honestly, don't remember. Oh, you get superpowers and stuff, I believe. Yeah, you're flying around, super jump. The godforsaken amount of clusters you have to go get. I think there's like 500. Not a bad game, but I haven't played the newest one that came out like 2 years ago. I heard that one was a little, I think the studio shut down shortly after, which sucks, but Modern Warfare 3, yeah. Got that one to 100%. What are those Spec Op missions? Veteran Juggernauts. Ugh. Ratchet and Clank 3. Also, great game. I will always love the Ratchets and the Clanks. And I have not played Jak and Daxter yet. For the furries. Little Big Planet karting. I love this game. I don't know. I don't think it made a huge. I don't know. I don't think it was 250,000. Not a lot of, that's a lot of people. Only 2%. I don't know. I had a lot of fun with this one. Then GTA 5, obviously. God, 2013. That's disgusting. The single player collectibles. Oh my god. Oh, if you know, you know. Then the online, this one didn't have all the DLC, so I think the PS3 version is 100%, but good god, the online, making everything so freaking expensive. unless you want to grind out doing the same boring missions over and over just to get enough money. Spend real money to get in-game. I will say, is it snipers versus stunters? That's a game mode I would go back to. What is this? Oh god, The Walking Dead Survival Instincts. It's a game. It's a game. It's not a great game. And I remember there's like a chance trophy. You have to drive. You don't actually drive. You just pick a location, and you get a cutscene if like your car breaks down or something like that. It's just by chance. So I stopped playing it because I went through the campaign like 3 times, which you can do very quickly. I just got sick of it, so I just put it down for a while. And I think it was a few months later I came back. And like one of the first times I drove, my car broke down, so I got the trophy and the platinum. It's like, whatever. Family Guy, Back to the Multiverse. I don't remember if you do missions or you just go around fighting people, or if that was just a side thing. Unmemorable. I don't think it was anything special. Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I played a lot of games out of order because I see right down here is Black Flag. And obviously there's no Assassin's Creed 2. You'll see that much later. Much, much later. For something I haven't, a video I haven't done yet. But Brotherhood, which, really? 3.48%? Nice. I don't think I did the DLC for this one. I don't remember if you needed a full save file, and I probably deleted it, or if I can just start the DLC. If I can, I'll probably go back at some point, or just replay the story. But Battlefield 4, you know, not as good as 3 in my opinion, but you still had your fun Battlefield. Did I 100% this? I think I did. No, I didn't, because of their assignments. These seem easy to get. Oh well. Maybe I'll go back, maybe I won't, because I know the PS4 version I haven't gotten the 100% either. Minecraft. Yep. Diablo 3. That was... Okay, now I remember Diablo 3. Some dude, I think he just joined, because I played... Oh, wait. I don't know when it was. I'm sure I'll get to it. Oh, it had to be this. January 2014. I don't... Anyway, on this site, PlayStation Profiles, I met a friend of mine, or someone who became a friend of mine, in a boosting session. Still friends to this day, still play games, still talk. But we were, I don't know if a random joined our game or we just joined a randoms game, but they ended up dropping obviously some glitched loot. So we were extremely overpowered. That just made running through, because I think you can leave your weapons in like a safe and pick them up. But yeah, it made going through some of these harder end bosses a breeze, or harder difficulties, whatever. Black Flag, great game. I think, is it Skull and Bones that came out that was supposed to be some crazy thing that was basically just a Black Flag mechanics or something? I don't know. I never played it, but Black Flag, probably my favorite Assassin's Creed game that I've played so far. Here we have Revelations. I don't remember this game at all. But I think there was some funky DLC. I don't know. I always like seeing them ultra rare. Very rare. Ultra rare? Yeah. NASCAR Unleashed. I think this was more arcadey. Don't quite remember it. It's nothing special. NASCAR. Turn left. Jurassic the Hunted. I think I just saw this in a GameStop for sale. I was hoping it was going to be like a Turok, which I guess is on the PlayStation. I think I have them. I've not played them yet. But I've only played Turok on the Nintendo 64. Never beat it. But I got close. But this was just kind of a fun, dorky, kill dinosaur game. Nothing crazy. It's fun. Yeah, South Park Stick of Truth. This game was ridiculous, but in a very good way. And I have not played, is it what, Snow Day and then Fractured Butthole? Have not played those yet. Maybe in the future. Here we have Lego Indiana Jones. I don't remember really enjoying this one, but you know, I finished it. Lego Batman 2, I don't think was my favorite by any means, but you know, you sit down, you grind it out, you get your platinum. Ooh, here we go. Medal of Honor Warfare. Now, I don't think a lot of people really enjoyed it. Only 171,000. But, you know, the 1.5%. Ultra rare. I think a lot of it is probably from online. I think there's a trophy where you got to get like 15 kills without dying, and then you can call in a helicopter in online. And then the one that I never really had an issue with the online. I enjoyed it. But this one also has the hardcore trophy where you got to beat the campaign. I think it's the hardest difficulty, and you can't die. Otherwise, it resets. But unlike, what is it, Mein Leben for Wolfenstein, you could pause, exit, and upload your save to the cloud. So if you did die, you could just re-download it. That's what I ended up doing, because I tried just, I don't know how many attempts. But, man, it felt good to get it. And then this is number 50, Lego The Hobbit. Not as good as Lego Lord of the Rings. Same goes for the movies, but good game. All right, page 2 of 21. And it's only been, you know, a half hour or something. Dirt 3. Oh, I remember getting that platinum. That was it Gymkhana? Those gave me some trouble. But I love racing games, so I don't remember if this was like free for PlayStation Plus or something. Maybe I'm thinking of Dirt 5. But I remember getting the platinum. It was late evening, and I got so excited I started running around. Just because one of the, I think it was Gymkhana, some stadium thing gave me trouble, and I finally got it. Saw. Yeah. I prefer the movies. I don't really remember. I have Saw 2, and I think it's in an old Blockbuster case. I think I got it when... Didn't Blockbuster have games you could rent? And I remember when one was going out of business. That's how I discovered Lost. Because I got the whole first season for like $5. Call of Duty Ghosts. Actually, this one wasn't that bad. And did this one have the infected alien things? Is that what this is? Safeguard? Yeah, this is the one with like the aliens when they didn't do zombies. I actually liked it. It was a little tough to get the trophies. I had to boost it with a group of people, but was actually not bad. And here we go. Last of Us. Kind of funny. Not Ellen Page. Ellen Page. But, sorry, Elliot Page. One of my favorite games. Obviously, you have your collectibles, but you know. Last of Us is just Beyond Two Souls. Now, I remember the first playthrough, I enjoyed it. Going through it again, however, there's like a chunk where you're in the desert or something, if I remember. And I don't know, the second playthrough and then having to do all the endings, the bad endings or something, it got very tedious, monotonous, and by the time I got the platinum, I was ready to delete. NASCAR 14. I think this is where the game started going downhill and getting very repetitive, but you know, 1.4%. Oh, I didn't even look. Dirt 3 is 2.59. Call of Duty Ghosts is 2.1. Last of Us is really 3.8. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wolfenstein: The New Order. I don't think any Wolfensteins are hard except for, what is it? Wolfenstein 2. I think that's the only one with like the ridiculous Mindleben trophy that I haven't attempted yet. I think every other Wolfenstein has been beatable. 300,000, yeah. Ratchet and Clank All for One. Don't remember this at all. That's all I got. Sniper Elite 3. This one I remember being really fun. Obviously, you get to shoot people and have the kill cams with their nutsats exploding. Army of Two: Devil's Cartel. Ah, yes. This was a good game. I remember correctly. I had fun with it. Played co-op with the friend I was talking about that I had met through the boosting session, and that's where this game comes into play. We actually hung out in person, and I remember I brought my my PS3, so we were gaming when I was over at their house hanging out, and on my flight back it got delayed, so I was stuck in a hotel, and I think I got the platinum in a hotel. I think. That sounds right. I remember playing in a hotel. I don't remember. I think I got the platinum in a hotel, but whatever. Demon Souls. Same with this one. We played with a third friend who kind of carried us at the time because we didn't know what we were doing. We sucked. And then I think this one was more of a pain in the ass to grind out. Is it like a white soapstone? I don't quite remember, but I think it's for like a weapon upgrade. And we were all just in the same section. I think it's the level with the big manta ray in the sky that you use that big old sword for. Anyone who's played it would know. And here we have Minecraft on the PS4. Same as 3. I think it got some additional DLC that the 3 didn't, but it's Minecraft. It's nothing crazy. Call of Duty Black Ops. Obviously, single player, whatever. This one had zombies as well, and that's... I had someone carry me through to get the platinum for that. Advanced Warfare. Don't remember a whole lot. I don't think it had zombies. I think it had like a wave mode. I think there was a way to bug your character behind some glass, and then you could shoot the enemies through it and they couldn't hit you or something like that. Maybe? I don't quite remember. But then we have Diablo 3 again. Last of Us Remastered. Honestly, I don't remember if there was a big difference from PS3 to the remastered, but good lord, the PS5 remaster, you could see a difference. That game is pretty. Assassin's Creed Unity. This is the one that had like the 4-player co-op stuff, which was cool. I just spit. And then they never did it again, which is kind of a bummer. I think I enjoyed this one. I think it was kind of buggy with the parkouring, but not a bad game. Borderlands, the pre-sequel. Not as good as 2, better than 1. So this one was middle, which is perfect. That's why it's 1.5. I mean, I enjoyed it. I like the Borderlands series. Killzone Shadowfall. There's still one trophy for this I have to get, and it's beating the campaign, I think, on a difficulty, and you only get 3 lives or something. 1.6%. And that is because of the online. Oh my god, grinding out those freaking the abilities. I think that's what it is, the ability trophies. You got it. I mean, you can, for a good portion of it, you can just play against bots, which is what I did. But whew, that is a grind. It is a grind. Far Cry 4. It's okay. It's not bad, but I think 3 was a little better. But this one had co-op, which was fun. Far Cry 5 is my favorite. We'll get to that one, and 6, but Far Cry 5. And I'll say why. Infamous First Light. This one was free. And I haven't played an Infamous besides this one. But this one was fun. Very easy platinum, too. Silent Assassin, god. Good old Hitman games. The only one I think that I've platinumed. Definitely had to follow a guide for that. Taking certain routes. Red Dead Redemption. Whew. So, single player. Awesome. John Marston. One of the best characters. Online, at the time I played this, it was bad. The servers were toast, but it was actually in a good way, because you could go to a certain town and I guess it was the NPCs were just on the ground, and you could shoot them, and you would just gain experience, and you would gain your wanted level. So farming it to, was it level 50? And then there's like a be wanted for 10 minutes at max wanted something or other. It just made it easy. So I didn't get it, legit, but I don't think you could. I think it was like just dead. Nothing was working right. But and then there was a bunch of, I think it's DLC, but got the 100% boosted, like poker and various other activities. Heavy Fire Afghanistan. So if you have ever, holy Christ, I cannot speak. But if you've ever been to like Dave and Buster's or just an arcade, they have those games where you pick up the guns and you go with like the camera that's on a track. That's basically what this game is. And I did not like it. No. But I was like 80% of the way through just playing on one, just going through once. It's like, gotta finish it. Then we have Ratchet and Clank Into the Nexus. Again, I don't quite remember this one. But it's Ratchet and Clank, so I know I enjoyed it. But it's whatever. Resident Evil 5. Got carried through this one with that same friend. Basically, if I say I played with someone, for the most part, it's going to be the same friend. Because she remembered the eggs and jewels, collectibles. She remembered most of them from when she played, which was nuts. So I got carried through this one. There's still DLC for like the arena versus mode that I probably won't ever do. Resistance 3. I'm honestly waiting for another one of these games. This is the only one I've played. And the Grims, those tall, skinny, just creepy ass freaking, I think that's what they're called, Grims. I hate them. I hate them with a passion. They freak me out. But I think I played this with my brother too. We went through co-op on either normal or hard, but this was a decent game. Another Ratchet and Clank, Full Frontal Assault. Again, don't quite remember this one. The Order 1886. I remember, what's it called? E3 2014. I think this got announced the same conference as Uncharted 4 and Bloodborne. But great game, really short. Easy platinum. It looks great. I don't know if they were ever supposed to do a sequel, but I don't know. It's a good game. And then we have, GTA 5 again for PS4. 2%. I don't think it's 100%. I think there's some DLC that I won't ever do because I don't feel like paying real money for in-game money or grinding out. Also, I think they added that you beat the entire heist without anyone dying. Screw that. I'm too stupid. Middle-earth Shadow of Mordor. That was a great game. Great game. I haven't played Shadow of War. I played the Game of Year edition of this, Shadow of Mordor, because I was like, oh, I'll play it again, get the platinum, and then I'll do the DLC because I haven't for this. And then, just like this, I haven't done the DLC. Destiny. I wasn't sure if this was going to be a Halo, whatever. I don't know. But, I had the most fun going for you beat the raid without dying. And I got a boosting group. And there was like 10 of us, so sometimes we would get swapped out. And it was, beat the raid without any of your teammates dying. And then the hard mode. And man, this was actually some of the most fun I've had, just bullshitting with a group of random people for, I don't know, I think it was a couple months we had just off and on trying to get it and eventually did. So yeah, this one, Destiny 1 for sure. It holds a little place in here. Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare. Alright. Wasn't a bad game. They had some difficult trophies in there. But I persevered. I got it. NASCAR 15. It was the exact same as NASCAR 14. Nothing special. Here we go. Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. This is where I didn't have to, prestige 3 freaking times. But I enjoyed this campaign very much. Here we go with Battlefield 4 again. Still not 100%. Rocket League. This released free. And that was a lot of fun when it first came out. I think I got it at 1. I don't know if you're able to get 100% because there was like trading cosmetics or something or other and they took it out or whatnot, but I think you can get the platinum. It's fun. I don't ever really go back to it, but this is a great game to get for free. This is one of my favorite racing games, Drive Club. It looked pretty. And there was, God, how many DLCs? The base game only had 27 trophies, but there's 128. DLC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 DLCs. Still one of my favorites. I think it's delisted now. I don't think you can get it. Yeah. Great game. Goat Simulator. That's a game. That's just one of those dumb games you play. But it's, you know, it's silly, it's fun. It's a goat. This is Lego Star Wars 3. Star Wars. There you go. Probably brought over from the PS2. Then we got the PS4 versions of Borderlands. Obviously, I'm gonna get those. Wolfenstein Old Blood. It's almost 10 years. I don't really remember. And then Skylanders. So I worked at Toys R Us for a number of years. And I remember seeing new iterations of this thing constantly coming out. So eventually I bought it. It wasn't terrible. It's obviously not as good as like Spyro and those remasters when they came out, which I'll get to. But yeah, this wasn't terrible. It has like a little plastic dish thing that you put your characters on, and you would play with that character. So you'd have, if you wanted to play with another character, you'd have to go buy that character, then bring it home, put on your portal, and then you could play as it. But I think for the platinum, you only needed what it came with, thank God. And then these were the PS4 remasters. Obviously, wanted to get those. Great games. There we go, Skylanders Giants. Obviously, the little characters were much bigger. I thought about going... I don't know if I can do it with the original Portal, but I know there's like another 4 games or something. 4 or 5 games. What is this? Platinum 100 is Lego Marvel Superheroes. So I hit the 100 mark December 2015. So about 4 years after my first trophy, I hit 100. And the Lego theme kind of keeps going. All right, page 3. Prince of Persia. I didn't hate this game. It wasn't anything special, but you know, fun little Prince of Persia. I haven't played the most recent one that came out. And wait a minute. Oh, you know what? One of those Minecrafts was for the Vita. Good old Vita, which is dead. So this might be PS4. Either way, Minecraft. And one of my favorite games that I am sad doesn't have a remaster or a sequel is Mad Max. I really enjoyed this one. And this studio, I forget who makes it, but you can tell it's influenced by other games from, I think, the same studio. But man, this was fun. This was a lot of fun. SpongeBob Hero Pants. Believe this is a Vita game. You know, SpongeBob. And Hardware Rivals. I think this released as free 1 month for PlayStation Plus, if I remember correctly. But it's kind of, I think it's kind of like a Twisted Metal sort of arcadey deathmatch, team deathmatch. Get abilities with your car, go blow up other cars, sort of thing. I enjoyed it. Only 2.5% of people have it, which I had a lot of fun with it for the small amount of time I played. Is this, yep, Saints Row 4 basically remastered. Get those clusters again. Dark Souls 2. Still was not good at these games. Still got carried. I'm guessing this is either the Vita or PS4 version of The Walking Dead. Oh, Call of Duty Classic. The good old PS3 port. And I played through this on Veteran till I got to one level where you're in the back of a truck. And I just kept dying and dying and dying and just quit. I forget how long later I came back to it and eventually beat it on Veteran, got my platinum. What else? The Division. This was okay. I don't remember it being anything special. And then I think this one had raids, or was that 2? This wasn't bad, but it was whatever. You know, I enjoyed my time with it, but it was another one of those, by the time I got the platinum, I was ready to be done. Rage. I remember Rage 2, which I still need to go get a trophy for, or 2 trophies. But Rage... PS3 audio was a bit rough at times, and this one had some rough audio, but you know, this was that I remember playing it. I remember getting the platinum. It's not a bad game. What's the quote? Not great, not terrible, from Chernobyl. Game of Thrones. This was like the season 1. They never made a season 2 as far as I know. It's like the Telltale version. It wasn't bad. It wasn't anything special. It wasn't bad. Far Cry Primal. This was just a random Far Cry. I enjoyed it. Going around, I think you get Sabertooths and mammoths and stuff. Ratchet and Clank. Oh, was this like the reimagining of the first one when they released the movie? I think that's what this one is. And it looked pretty. It was easy, that's for sure. Toy Story Mania. I think there was a lot of like mini game stuff. I don't remember why I had it, but I had it and I played it, and it exists. Uncharted 4. If that is the last of Nathan Drake, this game is phenomenal. Okay, here we go. Peggle 2. Little, it's not that rare. Don't quite. Peggle 2 is, okay, yeah. Peggle 2 is the ones with like the little balls all over the screen that you shoot. You gotta try and get a high score or something like that. I guess it's the PS4 version of Stick of Truth. NASCAR Heat Evolution. Ultra rare. You know, another NASCAR game. It's nothing special. Alright, so I guess this would be my first baby game, I guess. My name is Mayo. Tap the jar. Switch the outfits or whatever. Tap the jar. This one was like a famous joke game. Obviously, this is like my first. It's BS, I guess you want to call it. Your garbage platinums. Battlefield 1. This one was a lot of fun. I enjoyed this one. I enjoyed playing the online. Only 6.5%. Taco Master on the Vita. Oh boy, this was... I brought my Vita to work and I'm sitting there swiping on the screen like a mad lad trying to get these trophies. But it was... I think you were timed. You had to get a certain amount of tacos out. It was... It was like dumb fun. And then Until Dawn. Obviously getting a remaster, and I've seen some of the side-by-side photos. Holy crap. That looks... I'll get it when it comes out. It was a great game. Seeing like actual actors in a video game, it's always kind of cool. Far Cry Classic. Pretty basic shooter. Coffin Dodgers. It looked like a dumb, fun arcade, just sort of go-kart game. Obviously, 72, it's not hard. It's just dumb. Dumb fun. Goosebumps. This is, I think it's, these are more point and click. I don't think it was anything fantastic. Tales from the Borderlands. Okay, this one's probably my favorite. Even though it's, you know, the Telltale. I enjoyed all the characters from this. Obviously, some of them made it to... How many made it to Borderlands 3? Was it just... it was Reese and his buddy in his underwear? But, I guess we'll never know what happened to him and, what's her name? Fiona? When they got sucked in at the end of this thing? I haven't played the new one, so I don't know if they harp on that. Need for Speed. I think this is the one. I think it had like IRL cutscenes. I don't remember this game being bad. I know the DLC. You have to get like gold missions first, and it was. I tried a couple, and they were just ass. So I passed. So there's like 3 DLC trophies I just don't have. Probably won't ever go for. But the base game was pretty all right. This one, if you've played this, you know. Laggy, complete trash. This is where I started dipping my toe into these sort of, what they call, who got famous for it? I forget what they're called. Ratalaika was one of them, but just these little easy trash games. Now this one, pure trash. Ugh. But some of them were, I'll get to them, but some of them were actually really enjoyable. Another Skyrim, so I've gone through the game twice. This one's just the PS4 version. Here we have Dark Souls 3. Great game, but got carried. Sniper Elite 4. Oh, so they're on 5. If this is 4. I mean, I think this has some DLC I haven't done. Or won't do. Haven't done, won't do. Either way. Shoot the testicles and kill Hitler. That's it. Monster Jam Crush It. Monster Jam. It's nothing worth buying unless it's like $5 or cheaper. I don't remember playing this at all. But Cabela's African Adventures. Go hunt. Doom. I love the first one. Playing the multiplayer, you know, not needed. I get it, but not needed. You don't need the trophies for that, but I love this game. It's a great game. Tabletop Racing. This was a fun game. This was a lot of fun. Lego Hobbit again. I don't know if this... No, because I haven't platinumed the Vita version. It's just a PS4 version. Love me some Lego. Virginia. This... Indie games. I still don't... Things happened. There were some birds. I think someone got crushed by a cave-in. It's a game. I don't get it, but it's a game. I think there's a bunch of people standing around in like bear skins. Agent, what was this? Hitman Go? It was like some weird tabletop game thing. I just followed a guide for this one, to be honest. Clockwork Tales of Glass and Ink. I think this is a point and click one as well. Obviously 75%, it's not hard. The Bunker. If I remember correctly, this is like some weird ass game where I don't know if there was like some nuclear fallout or what the reason was, but it was like filmed like actual actors, and it was a point and click thing, and you play as some dopey dude in a he was sheltered in a bunker his whole life, so he's like, I don't know. If it's the game I'm thinking of, it was really weird. Assassin's Creed Unity again on the PS4 this time. Gotta love the online, grinding out levels. One of my favorite games again, Horizon Zero Dawn. I love Aloy. I love the idea of these big mechanical dinosaurs in a futuristic world setting. Great game. Modern Warfare Remastered. Is this just the regular one? Because they like redid Modern Warfare. I don't remember if this is just the first one, just beefed up graphically. I think it is, because I think the other one had a different icon, but love me some Modern Warfare. NASCAR Heat 2, these were just the copy and paste, not so great games, but ultra rare, so oh boy. Starting to dip into some of these cheesy games. Little Adventure on the Prairie, I think it was a crappy side scroller. Nothing special, nothing great, but they were cheap, and you bought them, and I think you got like PS4, PS3, and Vita all for one, which is probably why I did so many. Telltale Batman. This was pretty good. Pretty good. Albedo Eyes from Out. This was just some... It wasn't great. It wasn't great, but easy platinums. Uncharted Lost Legacy. Yeah. I forgot their names. Is it Chloe? Nadine and Chloe or something like that? But the game itself, really, really good. Far Cry 5, I think it's my favorite because it takes place in Montana. And growing up out in Idaho, I lived there for 20 years, it reminded me a lot of just being up in the mountains. And I really enjoyed the open world fun of this one. Just so much crazy shit happened. Whether it's big animals coming up and just hitting traffic, or AI driving off mountains and exploding. Great game. Really great game. Inksplode, right? Inksplode, yep. It's like, what is the Asteroid, that old 8-bit game? Kind of like this, but with ink. I think there's a few games. It's not bad. I mean, easy platinum, obviously, but this is dumb fun. Far Cry 3 Remastered, the classic. You know, Far Cry 3. LA Noire PS4 version, so doing all that again. And finding all the collectibles, cars. 36 Fragments of Midnight. Another easy one, but, you know, there was... Honestly, I'm not going to call them difficult trophies, but you had to get all 36 in like under 4 or 5 minutes. It's a game. It's nothing, obviously nothing crazy, but what is this? Lego Movie, the video game. I enjoyed the Lego Movie. This was alright. NASCAR Heat 3, you know. And then this is probably the Vita or PS3 version or something. Probably Vita. I think it was just PS4 and Vita at this point. They stopped with PS3. PS4 and Vita you got for like $5. That's where a lot of these Pogi games come from. Jack and Dill. Jack and Dill Pickles. Easy platinum. You know, Sudoku. You just play Sudoku with words. I think you could switch it to numbers, but word search. I like word searches, so I bought it for myself. Even though it's an easy platinum, I like word searches. I like Sudoku. Phobos Vector Prime. Yep. Don't know a damn thing about it. PUBG Battlegrounds. So you notice this was 2019. The video I did on a separate account. So I got all the achievements on PC. I have 2 of these, one for NA and EU, which if you're not familiar, you could make an EU account, buy the games like these. On EU, they had their own separate trophy lists, and you can do it for Asia too. And then once you download them, you switch back to your NA account, and you can get just a ridiculous amount of platinums because they don't have one trophy list for all regions for like the easy games. If you go to the leaderboards, that's all they do. I don't do it anymore. I haven't for a while. But you're gonna see a bunch. But PUBG, favorite BR. Far Cry 4 again. BB and Tina, Adventure with Horses. You know, it's a game with horses and collectibles. Heroes Trials. I don't remember this game at all. Rainbow Six Siege. I boosted trophies. I remember that. Stuff like blowing people up with stuff on the wall. Not my cup of tea. Not bad, but not for me. Spider-Man. Yes, not my favorite superhero in the world. I don't really care about superheroes, but the Marvel Spider-Man games, I just finished 2. These are great. Nubla. I think it's another one of those little side scroller point and click type. Easy platinum, obviously, 93%. Old Man's Journey. Easy, but it was a good game. You know, indie, but not bad. This is, you know, you'll see duplicate PS4, PS Vita. Far Cry New Dawn, obviously, this is post Far Cry 5. It's its own separate, basically DLC released as its own game. Not bad. Daggerhood. I think I remember this one. I think it's just kind of one of those little... This wasn't bad. This was actually kind of enjoyable. Not you, repetitive, you know. Here we go. Spyro, the remasters. These looked gorgeous. They were fun. I'm surprised they're not over 50%. I don't think they're that hard. I think it's just kind of collectibles, but... Devious Dungeon. Oh yeah, a little 8-bit. I remember this. This wasn't bad. I think it takes 5 hours or so. It's not one of those like 30 minutes. But this one was actually kind of good. So they might be easy, but some of them were actually enjoyable. Paying like $7 for. This, not so much. These little balanced energy cycle, these were... I just watched a guide because some of it just... I can't be bothered to use brain power. Tetris Escape. It's just like some dumb easy one. Ghost Recon Wildlands. Nice big open world. I had fun with this one. Nothing crazy. Only 10%. Even. Nice. I had fun with it. I think, what's the other one? Breakpoint or something? Stormboy. He's got like a pet seagull friend and it dies. Spoilers. Nothing special. Another energy, whatever. Peasant Knight. I think this was kind of like a puzzle game if I remember right. You shoot different colors or something. I don't remember. Metagal, one of those old style, kind of cool, easy platinums. This one's just... I followed a guide because you got to do things in like a certain order. Tacoma, don't remember this one at all. Yeah, Platinum 200. Hannah Montana the movie. The game. Not good. But I think this was like the most famous. If you had it on your account, people shamed you for it. Obviously, these days there's just straight up trash that's getting released. And this now is like, oh, that's not that bad. But still. Next. Slide. Oh, I think this was like, you can platinum it in like 13 seconds if you do one medium trophy and you switch the puzzle pieces in a certain order and it's just done. I don't think it's available anymore. But yeah, that's like a, right, 13 seconds or something. 23. Yeah. Storm Boy again. Tales from the Borderlands, Metagal. Super Weekend Mode. This was another one of those like 8-bit arcadey, like back in the 80s style. So those were kind of cool. Having never really played games like that, like Pac-Man and all that, but that's what this one basically was. Conan. Now, if you played it normally, I'm sure the platinum would take a while, kind of like that, what is it, Ark Survival or something with the dinos that you tame. This, you could open up like a dev menu and just give yourself everything, which is what I did because I'm a scumbag. But it's whatever. Iron Snout, you play as a pig and you just throw stuff left and right at wolves. Dumb fun. What do we have? Crosswords? Crossword puzzles? I'm sure I followed a guide for that. Easy game, easy game. PUBG again. Borderlands 1 Game of the Year edition. Always good to go back and get some Borderlands. That god-awful Orc Slayer again. Iron Snout, Jack Dib. Repetitive. Oh, another Midnight Fragment game. Dungeon. Word Search. Another Word Search. Sniper Ghost Warrior 3. Obviously, I love me shooters and racing. And everything in between. So, this was... I think I remember this game. I don't think it was bad. Explosion, whatever. This was so... I remember this one. This one's stupid. Waste of money. Easy Platinum. Bird Game Plus was like a black and white weird art style. Easy Platinum. Farming Simulator. Yay. Something somewhat respectable. Yeah. Driving around with tractors, farming crops, buying supplies. Takes time. It's not hard, but it, take your time. Get your cows and your animals. I think you had. It's kind of one of those dumb fun ones. More Pogi, Rage 2. I think this is the same studio that did Mad Max, if I remember correctly, because you could tell like how the combat and the explosions and everything. I want to say it's the same studio. I enjoyed this. I still need to go through 2 different playthroughs on like hardcore and New Game Plus or something like that, where you can play on easy, but if you die, that's it. Word Sudoku, pick up. It's easy. All you gotta do is make the picture, but you gotta put in every pixel with the right color. It's tedious. It's easy, but tedious. Neon Junctions, I don't remember. Now these, easy, but they're fun. They're like fun little top-down tank shooty. I don't know. I enjoyed these. They're easy, but that was fun. What's I don't dumb bouncy bullets and grass cutter. A lot of these were like, it's a good thing the platinum only takes a half hour because they were obviously made to be easy. They weren't like the worst things in the world. But they are what they were made to be. Just easy, dumb platinums. Wreckfest. This is a great racing game. You can race on like couch vehicles, lawnmowers, buses. I wish they didn't have online trophies, but man, this is good stuff. This is good stuff. Gravity Duck, don't remember. More Pogie, word search. Another NASCAR Heat game, copy paste, same trophy lists. I think they had 5 games, the Heat games that were like all the same. This is one of those, what do they call them? Visual novels. Normally you would just read through and it would probably take time, and you pick certain choices. I don't know if this one had the choices, but you could set it to like extremely fast paced, and you just hit R1 and just go through all the dialogue, and then boom, trophies. So those are kind of cheap. But Borderlands 3, I think it's better than 1. The main villains, the twins, I think they are, whatever, nothing special. They weren't Handsome Jack by any means, but I love Borderlands. That's a word wheel and okay, this is the Modern Warfare like remake. Okay, I knew it looked different. The game looked very good, and it was short. Enjoyed it. Easy plat. Really? 6.69. Nice. Is this VR? Yep. Skyrim VR. Good God. When a bear runs at you in VR, I shit my pants. These were the, I guess we'll call them Harry Potter remasters for Lego. So obviously, gonna get those. Don't really know Project Starship. Terminator Resistance. I think this is PS3 game, and I think they re-released this on PS4. I have it, I think. It's like a 10-hour, I think this is that 10-hour just kind of not so great game. Explosive Jake, don't quite remember. This is a word search. Yeah, see? Word search. I like my word searches. Bucket Night, I think this one and in one of these, they weren't bad. Obviously easy, but I'm in my easy platinum phase. Super Destronaut Landwarders and DX. That's like Asteroid, Alien. These weren't bad, honestly. I think just playing them, not bad. Here we have Job Simulator in VR. That was fun. I think this was VR. Throwing donuts. Was this platinum? Yeah, 300. It's easy. I think it only takes like a couple hours or so, but it's fun, dumb fun. You play it once, you get your platinum, and you're just done. No reason to go back. Battlefield 5. I honestly don't remember this campaign or anything about it at all. Oh, World War II. Okay. It's kind of coming back. It wasn't bad, if I remember that much of it. But obviously, it wasn't memorable enough for me to remember the campaign. I don't know. I think this was the last Battlefield I got, too. I didn't want to play any of the other ones. They didn't look interesting. Wreck-A-Bolt. This was a platformer, I believe. Like a platformer sort of puzzle. Yep, Breakpoint. There we go. I was right. This one wasn't bad. I think it had John Bernthal. I think they did little cameos with like... I forget his name. Tom Clancy. The other guy. He's got like the night vision goggles. They haven't made a game in years with that character. I forget. I think this one had Predator in it as well. It was like a random boss that you find in the jungle. Anyway, Trover versus the universe, or Saves the Universe. That was, I think it's the Rick and Morty guy. This game was wild. It was a good game. It was, oh man, the NPCs having their conversations and you just sit there and listen. It was a good game. I haven't played High on Life, the other one he made. I don't know if it's as good, but maybe at some point. Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remastered. Love that. Rush Rover. This is an old Drifter. Foxyland. Don't really remember. This one's like a platformer. Like a little side-scroller wannabe Mario land. It's whatever. Division 2. It's They had these big raids and you couldn't do it unless you were teamed up with people. It's kind of like how Destiny and their raids work. They didn't have matchmaking, which was, I hate that so much. I think they have it now, but it's like too much time has passed. You ruined it. 6.23%. Yeah. Another one of those visual novels. Meh. So this is my first God of War. This is the original OG PS3 version, where it's kind of more of a hack and slash. This was my, I didn't play the 2018 one up to this point. I think it was 2018 that came out. But yeah, we're kind of in the area of COVID. So I don't remember when they kicked me out for 5 weeks. I was just at home getting paid leave, the furlough. So I knocked out, I think I did a bunch. This is probably around the time, but I have my God of War, a respectable platinum, and then I have just a bunch of, I'm at home. I'm not going outside doing anything. I'm just at home. So, I played a lot of easy games. What's next? Easy. Any worth recommending? Not yet. Oh, God of War 2. And, I have another word search, but God of War 2. These OG God of Wars, they were fairly simple, except for the 10 round, the Trials of Zeus or something like that. Those were a pain. That was the difference between you not getting the platinum and getting it. That's probably why it's down here at 23. Another devious dungeon thing. I think I actually like this game, but Concept Destruction. This one was actually a neat concept. You're like a little cardboard car, and you go around. It's like you get over it quickly, but for the most, it was kind of a cool little game. Easy platinum. Another Nubla. Golf with Friends. Just trying to reach par on every course, I believe, is basically the platinum. If you get stuck, I think there's guides to tell you where to go, how to hit it. It's mini golf. It's nothing crazy. Bucket Night. Hellblade. Hell yeah. This was a great game. It's not very long. It's like the perfect length for itself. And then if you've played it, you know the ending with that music. Yeah. Read to Maneater. You play as the shark eating people and other fish. Another one of the, if it's on sale, dumb fun. It's pretty easy. Chop is Dish. Don't remember that. Another Saints Row the Third platinum. I think that's the third one. Energy Back, Concept Destruction. I think this is another visual novel that I blasted through. Man, another one of those things. Hellblade again. I think that's the EU version. Rush Rover. Easy, easy. What do we have? Saints Row Get Out of Hell. This was like after Saints Row 4, and it wasn't great. Another one of those, you gotta get a whole bunch of clusters with your powers. I think you're in hell, if I remember right. It's whatever. Last of Us Part 2 was my 400th platinum. Great game. I know people are divided on it. I want to play the, what is it, the PS5 remastered thing of this, but I love this game. It looks great, that I remember, on the PS4. And a year earlier, 2019, I was in Seattle for PAX, what was that, PAX Prime, PAX West? I don't know if that exists anymore. So going through, I think you're in Seattle. Yeah, you're in Seattle. So, you know, some of it I was like, this looks so familiar. So that's always fun. When they incorporate, you know, like when Spider-Man in NYC, having been there a number of times, it's like, yeah. Sniper Elite V2 Remastered, you know, another fun one. Dirt Rally 2.0, another pretty good racing game. Easy game. Life is Strange. You know, I don't really care about any of the characters. It was just a game. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's like, I just don't care. Screw the teacher though. He could die. Ice Age, Scrat's Nutty Adventure. This is just a fun little Ice Age game. We play as, I think, yeah, you're Scrat, obviously. Another, yep, NASCAR Heat 5, copy and paste. Fun. Shadow Loot Box, don't remember. Ultra Hat Dimension, don't remember. I don't know what half these are. Sniper Contracts, this is a interesting little sniper game. I think I have the second one that I still have yet to play. I think each mission there's like certain things you got. This one took me a little longer than I would have liked, but it's not difficult. I think you just got to make sure you do things in a specific way to limit the amount of time you have to replay levels. But not bad. I enjoy sniping. Then Fall Guys, this game came out of nowhere. I remember everyone and their mother on Twitch playing this. It's a fun game. 2.1%. Getting the 5 game episode wins in a row, that was in the original, like before they released all these small little game modes. You could, if you thought you were gonna lose, you could quit out, just close the game, and then it wouldn't count towards you, which was nice because I don't know how in the world you're supposed to win 5 in a row when some of it's RNG. It's a fun game. It's cool that it came out. I don't remember if it was free, but kudos to the people who made it. It's fun. Road Bustle is a dumb game. Destiny 2. Not as good as Destiny 1, in my opinion. Just a lot of the same as the first. With raids, I had to get a group of people. Eventually, I got the platinum. And then I did the DLC raids, and people are very unwilling to help people who don't know what they're doing, which sucks. But I guess I kind of get it, but it sucks. Easy. Don't remember. Oh, here we are. We're at the start of these ones. These break games, Donut Break. There are a lot of the same. So it's like you control the little paddle at the bottom, and you hit the ball into bricks. I think that was what an OG game was called, Brick Break or something. And then certain things you hit have different abilities and whatever, and they're easy, obviously. I don't know. I really enjoyed these games, even though they're all exactly the same. So you're just paying $6 for the same game, just reskinned. I don't know. I enjoyed them. I get my platinum, but I enjoyed playing them. I don't know. You'll see a bunch of them. Sushi Break. Another one of those midnight games. Some of these, I don't remember if that's a visual novel or not that you can skip through. Oh, Gravel. I forgot about you. Another racing game. I think it was, what do they call it? Rally. I think it was another one of those. Some visual novels and Sushi Break. Visual novels. No Man's Sky. I think, yeah, this game, I remember seeing the E3 thing and it looked interesting, but I never got it when it first came out. And I guess it was, when it released, people hated it. It was just bland and boring. I think now it's, when I played it, I enjoyed it. So I'm guessing they made it, I don't even want to know what it was like at the start, but they added so much to it to where it's now, people say it's one of the better games. This was a weird game. I vaguely remember it, but it was weird. I think it's kind of like a visual novel, but you move around and do just certain things, and like, I don't remember if the level moves like a side scroller or not, but it was weird. No, My Name is Mayo, the infamous sequel. Again, click. Snake Dummy. Perplexing Orb. Oh, this was like, I don't remember if you had to tilt your controller or if you just controlled it with a joystick, but it was, you know. It's just a dumb little game, and then we have more breaks. Platinum Chicken, you're just running in the road, and you got to get to a certain distance. Break, another break. Freddy Spaghetti, you're just a noodle, and you launch yourself through levels. Stupid. Funny. Stupid. More Pogi. More these little... Drunken Fist was annoying, walking around as a drunk character. What is this, 500? Miles Morales. I think this is kind of like a DLC released as another game, but it was great. Fun stuff, playing as new Spider-Man. Really, 2021. 2.4%. So this was a grind fest. It's basically just, you play it, each level is like bigger and harder bugs are just terrorizing the city. You just play as a little like jetpacky dude flying around. And they can be hard to kill, but I know me and my friend played it, and I think we went through the campaign once and never touched it. And then I came back at the end of 2020 and started grinding out, beating the campaign on hard, which was a pain. And then, because I think if you die, you restart the entire level. And then it was random enemy drops for weapons, and you had to get every weapon, and it took forever. And I remember seeing that last yellow box drop, and I'm like, oh, new weapon. And then 5 a.m.? I must have been working nights at that time, because good God. Terminator Salvation. Oh, I think this is that really bad one on PS, or maybe it was the other one. I don't know. One of these Terminator games was not great, and one of them was okay. This might have been the okay one. Nothing special, but whatever. Some more dumb games. Break. Here's Shadow of Mordor again, the Game of Year edition. And again, I didn't do the DLC. Break. Easy game. This one you shoot a pool ball and you try and bank it off the ceiling into a target. Break. Bullet Beat, I don't remember that. I don't remember a lot of these. I don't even remember buying these. Break. Dig Master, I don't remember. Break. Dead Island, the PS... No, I got the PS4 and PS3 right here. Yeah. It had one of the best trailers, and then the game was just kind of meh. I didn't really care for it. It wasn't terrible because I ran through it with my friend. We both, I don't think she got the PS3, but PS4. Yeah. Dead Island, kill zombies. Let's see. Jesus, how many Saints Row the Third Platinums do I have? Actually, I think I can check. Go here, go here. 1, 2, 3. Really? Huh? I swear I've said this game 7 times already. Oh, they have the PS5 version. Yeah, haven't done that. This is stupid. It was like $3 though. Break. These pretty girls, mahjong, like, it's almost embarrassing to have them on here. Break. Another visual novel. Easy. Yep, now you're seeing some of these earlier ones. I think I went and got like the Asia version, so I just replayed a bunch of games I've already played before. What is this? Don't know. These are like the 3rd or 4th time I get the platinums for the same game. You can see why it's kind of, the leaderboards are like people with 11,000 platinums, because they just play all these easy games over and over and over, and that's all they do. And I did that for a time, but oh, Platinum 600, Duck Dynasty, let's go. Not a great game. I remember there's a level where you're hiding in a box like, was it Solid Snake? Oi. This game is, it's rough, but it was kind of a, I think I did it for 600 because if you know Ray from, the artist formerly known as Brown Man from Achievement Hunter, I think his 600 gamer score was Duck Dynasty, so I did it for 600. But yeah, I think there's another version. I think this is PS4. I think I can get if I buy the PS3 version. More easy stuff. Oh my god. Even I'm sick of looking at it. It's just never ending. This is 2021. COVID doesn't exist anymore. Is this really all I did for this long? Oh. Okay, so this is just the middle of May to the middle of June. Nothing but easy baby games. Oh, break. Dastronaut, that's kind of like the, oh, okay, here's one. Resident Evil 3, the remaster. I enjoyed this for having never played it. And I think I paid like $5 to get like the infinite rocket launcher from the start. So I just made it easy on myself. But the game, it was fun. What's his name? Is it Nemesis? He's a creepy dude. I enjoyed the game though. Good game. Easy. Another break. Fallout 76, the only one that I've platinumed. And I've only played some of 4. This game was a experience. For the most part, it's not that bad. It just, you feel under-leveled half the time. Because I know the last main story mission where you're in like the bunker to launch the nuke, one, other people can go in there and lock you out because, you know, it's online, which was, it happened to me multiple times. It sucked. There's the Assaultrons who just rinsed my ass. I got put down like a child fighting an NFL team. That made sense. But, you know, there's worse games out there. Obviously. I have so many. But I think if I sit down and play the other Fallouts, I'll enjoy those 100 times more. But this, you know, not the worst game in the world. I'm glad I have all the trophies and don't have to play it again. Oh, we got Freddy Spaghetti 2, where we play as a noodle. Oh my god, I forgot about these. I don't think you do anything in these. Oh, Bowling Story. Okay, so these ones, actually, you just bank a bowling ball and you get a score and you get the platinum. It's stupid. So this would be Platinum 700. God of War 3. I haven't played, what are they, Ghost of Sparta and Chains of Olympus, the other two, I think. There might be a third one I'm not remembering. But this is the last one before the big kahuna that came out, what, 3 years earlier? 2018, I think. Next, easy, trash, more break games, more noodle. Break games, good god, alright. Nickelodeon Kart Racers. You know, another racing game. Kind of like a Mario Party. No, Mario Kart, idiot. Jesus. It's not the greatest racing game, but you know, you see all your old TV shows you used to watch, like Rugrats and whatnot. Easy. Orbibot, this was actually kind of a dumb, fun little game. So I'm okay with having that on here. These ones, these Z-Ball, these are just absolute trash. It looks like a 2-year-old drew it, and then they just somehow turned it into a game. These ones I hate I even have on here. There's a number of, just ugh. All right, anything, more Pogi, more break, more visual novels. Oh, you can see where, all right, well first, Megamind on PS3, you know. It's nice to go back to PS, I still have a chunk of games for PS3 that I need to go before I officially retire from PS3 games. This is like, what, 8 hours or something. It's nothing crazy, just, you know, I've never seen the movie, but dumb little fun PS3 game to go through. And this is where I got my PS5. So, if you remember around, you know, the COVID times, getting a PS5 was damn near impossible. They weren't in stores. I think it was, what, a chip shortage or something? And then at work, a guy, he had one. He got it from one of those, what are they, the flash sales or whatever. And I was talking to him, he's like, yeah, you know, because at one point I had it in my cart. I was filling out my my info, and the page kind of like froze. So I was like, I don't know if I should refresh. And I refreshed and it said out of stock. So that sucked. And then just one day at work, he's like, going to break. He's like, yeah, I think Walmart or someone's having a sale. I'll see if I can get one. He comes back and he's like, congratulations, I got you one. It's like, how? And he's done it multiple times for other people. But yeah, so in December, right before Christmas, I got myself a PS5 and Astro's Playroom. Comes free. Awesome. Very fun game to go, because you know, if you played it, you get the hit of nostalgia going through all the generations of PlayStation. And the new one's coming out in what, a week and a half, 2 weeks. Excited for that. And then here's my first foray into auto popping. I wasn't quite sure what happens, but yeah, you just import your save data and boom. I think this is at 0 seconds, these platinums, because, you know, just gives you every trophy. I don't really do that for the most part if there is an upgrade, but I'll get to it later. There's some games where I did. Now I'm getting the same garbage on PS5. Let's go. So this one, I think I auto popped it, but it didn't pop everything because it had extra trophies on the PS5 version. So I got to go around and play a little bit more for Spidey. Far Cry 6. Not bad. It's cool having Gus from Breaking Bad in here, but it's you know, it wasn't the greatest. Some of those the missions where you have like the thing you have to keep in shade or cool, the bomb, I didn't really care for those. The main story, you know, whatever. And the open world wasn't bad. The game's not bad. I need to finish off the last DLC. The DLCs were poo. I didn't like them. I don't know about the last one. I haven't tried it yet, but I need to go back. And then, oh yeah, here, this is 800. Yeah, 800. Ratchet and Clank. The new, yeah, this is the newest one. This is a fun game. Very easy. Very short. Tanks vs. Tanks, dumb, break games. NASCAR 21 Ignition. Basically the NASCAR Heat games. Nothing special. Orby Bot. Just, God, so much PS5. Just, why are there so many? Maneater, again, the PS5, and I think between PS4 and PS5 they released the DLC. So that was some fun extra content. Break, here, just got all break games right there. Just the easy garbage. It ends, I promise it ends. Okay, I think this is the one that was free, Dirt 5. You know, played on PS5. I think I did it in 3 days or something. I was like, you know, that was fun. So I went and did it on the PS4 version. This was a fun racing game. More, what do we have? Battle for Bikini Bottom. Yeah. Dumb fun SpongeBob. And then Dark Souls Remastered. I played this mostly on my own. So this is when I started, quote unquote, gaining confidence on myself as a game. Not speaking, because half the time it sounds like I'm having a stroke. But yeah, Dark Souls, Blighttown. I hate you. What do we got? Horizon Forbidden West. Great sequel. Had a lot of fun. I have not done any of the DLC yet. I would like to. I would like to play it again on the PS4 and get the platinum again. Elden Ring. 20, yeah, so I played it when it came out, I guess. This is one of my favorite games. Not even favorite Souls game, just one of my favorite games. I loved it. The bosses kicked my ass, but I loved it. So, obviously 2022, that means the video I released, I did that on a separate account as well. So I've platinumed it 3 times. Break games. Oh wait, it's a platinum 900, I guess. Am I doing the math right? Yeah, 900. Elden Ring was platinum 900 on the PS4. So good, so good. Break games, and then we have Legacy of Thieves Collection. It kind of sucked that they made it 1 platinum for both games. I wish it was 2 platinums, but you know. Race-O-Rama Cars from the movie. It was a time. A good old PS3 time. A little rough. Unpacking. Oh, we got My Name is Mayo 3. This one was... it didn't need to be made. I think there was like a section where you're running around as a jar of mayo, and you do that for an hour. It was dumb. Unpacking. So when I played it the first time, it was actually kind of fun. Just sitting there, unpacking stuff, putting it nice and neat in the room. And then the second time I did it, I just took everything out of the box and threw it on the floor. Got through the levels. Golf. Yeah, 2K21. Not bad. Online again. Why? Just let me play in single player. Hitting the wait. I missed it, I think. I did a VR golf game. Maybe I didn't pass it yet? I don't know. Okay, so for this one, you know, golf. Woohoo, fun. I don't remember seeing it yet. Okay, Doom Eternal. You know, I didn't care for this one as much as the first one. It was, I don't know. Definitely the multiplayer could suck toe. I don't know. I like the first one better, and I think there's a third one coming, I believe. Resident Evil 3. I think I played through the campaign once and then auto-popped, right? 2 days, 7 minutes. Yeah, I think I played through it once just to play it again, and then just auto-popped it, I believe. I could be wrong. Maybe I just played through it normally. Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens. Honestly, don't remember it. It's just Lego, though. Here we go. The God of War. Great game. Glad I started actually playing the God of Wars to get into it. This was so much fun. Love Kratos. Boy. Borderlands 3 on PS5. Obviously, had to play it. I think I passed the other... Nope, here it is. Everybody's Golf VR. Oh boy, did this... I got sore. Swinging the VR stick and having to get... trying to get... I think it was par on every hole, and then getting a hole-in-one with the VR headset on and swinging the... Oh man, that was... I actually had a lot of fun with it, but man, I was sore. It wasn't quite cold out, so it was warm, so I was sweating. Dead Island Riptide, basically the same as the first. Nothing special. Here we have Fall Guys again. If I remember, the trophies were bugged. People were wanting to auto pop. It might have been another version, but yeah, people were wanting to auto pop. But at this point, they didn't have, or they had more like little mini games, whatever. So getting the 5 wins in a row was actually, you could do it in team games, which made it so much easier. But yeah, 2.3%. Jesus Christ, never mind. Moving on, Far Cry 6 again. Still need to play the DLC. I played through this, no auto pop. Played through it all again. I don't even know if it had auto pop, to be honest. God of War Ragnarok. Yes. I think it's safe to say this is a sequel that's better than the first. I love this one. I loved fighting Thor with what's his name? Ryan Hurst. Yeah. Great game. I might go back and do the PS4 version. I think, yeah, there's DLC that came out that surprised me. I didn't expect it when I saw the trailer and everyone freaked out. I almost thought it was a new game. Stray, you play as the kitty. I love the mocap they did for this one. It was great. Fun game. The timed, you do the story in a certain amount of time, and then I think it's like level 2 you got to get through without being hit by the little bugs or whatever. Other than those, easy, fun, great platinum. I'm waiting for like a dog one. Skyrim again for the 4th time. Great game, but I'm never playing Skyrim again. What do we have? Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Is this the one with like the brother and sister? If it is, right? Yeah. Evie and I think that's her name. Evie and the other guy. Yeah, Jacob and Evie. This one was okay. It wasn't anything special. The DLC, meh. Tiny Tina Wonderlands was strange. It was okay. I think I had someone help me with this one. Just walk me through what I was supposed to do, and it was okay. I haven't played the PS4 version. I think there's another Tiny Tina one-shot adventure that I haven't played yet. So I might need to do that at some point. Last of Us Part 1, the PS5 version, it looked fantastic. So I am excited to play the Part 2 on the PS5 because I know it's going to look great. Kena Bridge of Spirits. I played on normal, but it was actually kind of tough. But the game itself is freaking gorgeous. It's fun. There's a trophy for beating the game on hard, and I just didn't want to because I'm a wuss. So there was a big old game skip you could do where you like jump and you play on normal, I think, and then you can jump over a wall and skip to the end, and then you can change it to hard or something like that, and it counts. Yeah. So I didn't beat it on hard. I just played through normally twice, got all the collectibles and all that stuff twice. Just didn't play it on hard. Stray again. Power Wash Simulator, yes. Game of the year, robbed. Very satisfying. I did record I don't know if I'll ever release it because it's pretty ass. I love this game. Keeps getting DLCs for random things, but yeah. Wreckfest again. Among Us, I played normally for a good chunk of time, probably got half the trophies, and then I got the rest doing like a dev mode again, where you get all the kills by just killing NPCs that don't move, and then you complete 500 tasks. But you complete like 15 tasks, you're done, you reset, do the same thing over and over just to get they're monotonous. It's whatever. Good game though, for if you have friends. I played by myself. Jedi Fallen Order. I don't really care about Star Wars in general, so I didn't play this when it came out. Oh my god. I need to see a doctor. This is fun. I really, really enjoyed this game. And also, Marin. Love her. Demon Souls, for the most part, I played this on my own. And oh my god, this game looks incredible. What is it, Blue Point? They pat themselves on the back. This game looks, sounds, and feels amazing. And I loved using magic. This was the first one I really became a magic user. Red Dead Redemption 2. Again, one of my favorite games. 2.5% with almost 1 million owners. You love to see it. I played it when it came out back in 2018, and I got right up to where you rescue John in the mountain at the start. So I played for like an hour and then didn't touch it until 2023. I got back into it. I love me some Arthur Morgan. That was terrible. Dutch always has a plan. That was better. Yeah, online I didn't really struggle with. That took me 3 days, I think. Just farming collectibles to level up, and then just doing... There was one for like getting MVP 3 times. You could just do a certain game mode, sit in a corner, gain points, and you get it. Story, obviously a lot of fun. The 100%, good lord, what a chore that was. But the only thing I'll give it for that being so tedious is the world. Just so interactive. It's so much going on. That's just, if you probably missed it, if you can just sit there, you know? You just sit there and look around, and the world is just interactive. I love it. I love this game. I want a PS5 remake. I will play it all again. I don't care. I love it. Truck racing's, you know, more arcadey than I really would have cared for, but you know, it was easy. Days Gone, yes. I wish they would have made a sequel. I wish we'd get a remaster. This could easily be a TV show. Put it on HBO like Last of Us. They could do some work with it if you get the right people. But yeah, this is a great game. The hordes, those things are terrifying. Humanity. This was like a puzzle game. You got to try and get like the crowd of people to get to the end. Some levels, yeah. Some levels required more brain power, and my 2 brain cells, I needed a guide. Peppa Pig. I think it was free, so I got it. NASCAR Ignition 20. Oh, okay. This is the PS5 version of the one I already did. PS4 version of Power Wash Simulator. Obviously, I was gonna play that again. Remnant 2, I did a video for this. It's actually got the most views so far. Woohoo! Thank you for watching. It was basically Dark Souls with guns. Kinda, sorta. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. It's cool platinum. I think there's another DLC I still have to do. And then here's Platinum 1000, Lego Ninjago. I don't know if it was like a Lego set they turned into a show or a movie and then a game, or what the whole lore is behind it, but as far as just a game in general, not even Lego, I actually had a lot of fun with this. I thought it was hilarious. All right, we're on to the last page, and we're at 2 hours. All right, Placid Plastic Duck Simulator. Easy? Yes. There's only 62 owners? You don't do anything. You start the game, and then ducks come in random orders every 3 minutes or something, 5 minutes. They just fill up the pool, and you need specific ducks to interact with each other, and that's it. But somehow it's oddly entertaining to watch. I also made a video for it. Will I release it? Maybe. Some more Pogi I just had that I never played, that I guess I bought. Another Peppa Pig, Plastic Duck again. Diablo 4. Yeah. I didn't really care for this one as much as 3. I think I had more fun with 3. Fighting Uber Lilith. Thankfully, I think they made a broken setup, so there was a couple of us, 3 of us. We ran through and we got souped up and just destroyed Uber Lilith with, I don't think it was intended to be as strong. A lightning, whatever. It's not a bad game. If you're a Diablo person, I'm sure you love it. I don't know. I got the platinum. Dumb easy game. I think that's the last of the crap I had. Bugsnax. I think this released with the PS5 on launch, but I didn't play it up until now. It's like it's a perfect length. I will say that, because by the time you finish, it's like, all right, I'm good. It's not a crazy good game. I mean, it's a good game, but you know, it's kind of like Pokemon. You capture different Bugsnax, as they're called, rescue certain people, get to the end, different little areas. It's whatever. Up. Movie. Loved. Game. Hogwarts Legacy. Obviously, all the stuff, it's not even important. The game. People who made this game, kudos. I love the books. The movies, you know, obviously the movies aren't going to be as good as the books. This surprised me though, because I was not expecting a game as big as this. I thought maybe it was just Hogwarts. Oh no. There's Hogsmeade. There's a huge area you can fly around with your broom. There was a whole other, that area to the side with the, I don't remember. There's that whole extra side area that I didn't expect to be there. But yeah, this was, except the collectibles, that was the only thing I hated. Other than that, this is a great game. Bugsnax again. What is this? Oh, the Vita, Uncharted Golden Abyss. Right. Unfortunately, the first trophy, or one of the trophies I got in there has a missing timestamp, so that kind of screwed it up. But, you know, it was fun. Crazy Chicken Cart 2. I don't remember why I had this. It might have been one of those, like, PlayStation Plus free game things that they have every month or whatever. Don't know. It was stupid. Dead Island 2. A good sequel. It looks good. It plays, you know, similar to the first ones, but it looks good. I wish they had done something different with the enemies instead of just, you know, it's all the same ones from the first. The DLC has some new ones. Well, you know, this was a, you know, fun, easy platinum compared to the first two. It's nothing incredibly amazing, but for waiting this long for it to come out, you know, I had fun. Need for Speed Payback. I did not enjoy this at all. I hated the what were they that you had, like jumps and speed traps and this and that. I'll call them collectibles, but each section had their own. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy it. The cars handled weird, and it was There's Assassin's Creed 2. You know, it was cool to go back to the OG. Well, I say OG, but you know what I mean. The original Assassin's Creed games, because I have not. I've heard what's come out, like Odyssey, Origins, Valhalla. They're, you know, a grindy chore. These ones, this was good. You know, it wasn't too terribly long. You had your feathers, but you know, it wasn't bad. So the PS5, I was gonna just play normally again, and I played for like 5 hours, and then I was curious if I could just bring my other character in from the PS4. I wasn't gonna auto pop. I don't remember what I did, but it deleted. No, I didn't. Okay, so what it was, I played for 5 hours, and I did something. Oh, I wanted to start a new save file, new character, just to check something, and it erased my save file. I don't know if you can only have one character at a time, or what happened, or if I just screwed up, but it erased all my progress, so I said screw it and imported and just auto-popped this platinum. So, you know, whatever. Deliver Us the Moon. This was actually a fun game. I didn't know anything about it. It was like, I guess it's an indie game. You're escaping the moon, I believe. It's only been a month, and I've already forgotten, but yeah, it was kind of a fun little exploration. No enemies, no combat. You're just going around doing, solving little puzzles here and there. It wasn't bad. And I think there's another one called Deliver Us to Mars, which I want to try, see if it's good as well. My Little Pony. Don't judge. Fast and Furious Spy Racers. I have it. I don't know why I had it, but did this. Okay. I know I have some of these. SpongeBob. I didn't enjoy this one at all. It just, Jedi Survivor. Great sequel. Good to see Marin again. The Darth Vader fight. You can suck egg. And then the collectibles were a bit ass as well. But that doesn't take away from how great this game was. I have a video for that I'm making. Spider-Man 2. I didn't record for this. I just wanted to play it. Great sequel. A lot of fun. And that's where I'm at. Yeah. I'm at 1,029 platinums. 31,700 trophies. I guess. Hang on. Alright, so the stuff that I haven't platinumed, I'm going to. I accidentally started it, so now it's just on here. But I will get this platinum at some point for a thing I'm doing. Wolfenstein 2. I started it on like hard, and then I died at the start, and then I just never went back. So at some point I need to play it. This, I just played with a friend, got one trophy, now it's on here, whatever. Worms, probably won't ever play. I just dinked around with it. Little Big Planet 2. I don't even know if this, I don't remember if this has online on it. I don't know if it's possible anymore. So, this is just it's a dumb little platform. I think I just got stuck in a level and just stopped playing it. I'll probably go back at some point because it's not hard. Hitman Blood Money, PS3. I need to go back and just complete. I think I just got stuck on one of the early levels. Just stopped. Metro Last Light. I know there's a PS4 version, so I need to just. There's some PS3 games. I don't know if I'll ever record anything for it, but just want to play them. Just complete them, or at least with these, play through just to play them, not necessarily to go for the platinum, just to knock out trophies. Like this BioShock. I've never played BioShock, except for the beginning. Fallout 4, I've only played a few hours of. I don't think I'll ever platinum Beat Saber. I definitely won't platinum Resident Evil Resistance. Online, just nyeh. Dying Light, I hate weapons breaking, their durability. I hate that mechanic. This has it. I need to do it. I need to play this. At least beat the story. Assassin's Creed 3. This is PS3. I have never, oh, it says right here. Never played it or completed it. I need to. I've got the online done. Worms 2. Yeah, Lollipop Chainsaw. I got stuck on a spot. Just stopped playing. I think they're supposed to have a remastered version coming out. The Vita. Yeah, it's kind of hard with the Vita controls, especially for. I need to get like a PS TV so I can play with controller. BioShock 2, I did all the online and I just need to play it. I just haven't. Final Fantasy 13, 2016, but there's like a 3-year gap where I got to a point. I have I have like the actual physical guide. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I stopped playing. Cause I stopped originally at a certain point, came back and I was like, all right, I got through that spot. And I got to, I think it gets open world, if I remember correctly. And I just stopped playing. I don't know. I need to go back. Ape Escape, I don't know why I quit playing. It's not hard. Dead Rising 2, I think I've beaten the story, but yeah. I don't know. This isn't a platinum, it's just a 100%, but maybe I'll go back and try and complete it. Final Fantasy 12. I played the PS, was it on PS2? It was. Right? Yeah, PS2. This is my first Final Fantasy game. I enjoyed it. I've completed half of it, completed the story. I just need to sit down and do it, I guess. Black Ops 3, you know. I think the only thing I have is a few zombie trophies and that like fully decorated, you gotta go through every mission and do like 10 different things for each mission. I probably won't do it. Lego Hobbit on the Vita, that's its own chore. I need to just sit down and do it. Grand Theft Auto 4, I need to get the Wanted trophy. That's the only online trophy I have left, is to get what is it, max level or whatever, rank 10. I need to do, I don't know if the servers are alive even. And then I can do all the single player stuff and get the platinum. Bound by Flame. I don't remember this being a bad game. I think I just screwed up something and I stopped. I need to go back and play this. Here's that Rise of the Tomb Raider that has like timed garbage. 125, yikes. Then you have to get like cards that you play. I don't know. It's yeah. This, I hate the controls. I played it earlier again this year to get, I got another chunk of trophies, but God, this thing sucks. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Wait, what's left for this platinum? Complete all challenges. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. What's Black Ops 3? Oh, completed on real. Okay, so it's the same. These are zombie mode. So completed on realistic decoration. Maybe at some point. So this has platinum, but no DLC because it's all online. Mirror's Edge. I don't know if I'll ever get the platinum, but I have most. Madden NFL 25. I don't know if I have online trophies left in this. 0.87. Yikes. Angry Birds Star Wars. I don't know if I'll ever get the platinum for that either, because it's like you gotta get a certain amount of points. Okay, so we have platinums, but DLC, Trackmania Turbo. Oh, I have stuff recorded for it because I was like, yeah, I can make that a video. And then I got to like a level 120 something, and I couldn't. I tried for so many hours. I couldn't beat it. So it's been 3 months since I like waved the white flag. I need to go back and buckle down and try and beat it, because that'll be an awesome plat. 0.72. That's okay. DLC, Injustice. Yeah, I knew I was never gonna get the platinum because of online, but I went through and did a whole bunch of the single player stuff to get most. I think, and there's stuff that I won't do because I won't enjoy it. DuckTales. I don't know why I haven't gotten 100% for that. Rainbow Six Siege. This was supposed to be an auto pop, and it only did like half, which sucks. So I really don't want to play this anymore, because some of it's like ranked and Dead Space 3. I only had technically 7 trophies before the platinum. But it's like multiple playthroughs, which I hate, and then I played through it with a friend, and then she ditched me for someone else. But yeah, I'll probably sit down and try and platinum this at some point. Battlefield Bad Company, obviously online. I don't even think the servers are still active, so I won't ever get this platinum. Far Cry 2 online, obviously, won't get the platinum. Shadow of the Colossus. I need to beat. I think I'm a better gamer now, but Hard Time Attack. I hate being timed in anything, in any game. I hate being timed. So I need to try. And then I think the remastered version that came out, I think they made it slightly easier. So I should do that at some point. Is that really all I have? Oh. Wow. All right. I guess that's why my completion's at 96, because almost everything I have is completed. All right. So that's it. Let's have a... Oh, yeah. How do I move? You see... That's kind of cool. World rank 2000. I think the highest I ever got was under 1,000 world rank, and their leaderboards show like 5 million. But a lot of these are probably just like the dead accounts people use to help themselves get a trophy. But still, 5 million accounts, almost 1.8 million in the U.S., and I'm at that in the country, and you know, that's cool. But anyway, that's it. Oh yeah, here's my rarest ones are a couple platinums, which is cool, and then Injustice. But yeah, that's it. That's all my it's really all my games. Well, if you made it this far, listen to me attempt to, speak English for 2 hours. I'm sorry, but thank you. And like Beard Meets Food says, I'll catch you on the next one.